Okay guys, this here is an unusual video, but thanks to me making a video of my vacuum cleaner, I decided that I will show off all three of my vacuums I have here. So we're going to start off with the main vacuum, the first vacuum. So this here is a Dyson, and it has the ball like most Dysons have at least. And we got it in orangish red, orangish yellow. Um, I'll say hi to Penelope's nervous, little shy, you know. So yeah, it's a Dyson, and it's a pretty good Dyson too. Even though we were kind of lied when it came to noise because of how when we first got it, the box said it was very quiet. I remember I was just like, finally a quiet vacuum cleaner. So yeah, we got it out the box. My dad put it all together, and then I used it for the first time to just clean the vacuum the carpet basically. I was just like, this is not quiet. That's not quiet. I think this might have been from 2014 or 13. I don't know, but yeah, it's a little old. There's the sweepers. That means sweeper. It has a red brush on it. So, what's that? So yeah, I'm pretty sure I might have been the first to use this. But this is like my mom's vacuum. Really, she's the only one who uses it. If I use it, then that means I'm just vacuuming whatever. And then when my dad uses it, it usually means that he needs to clean up something that needs to clean up the area that he was working at, or something or he actually had to clean the carpet or rugs when my mom would be at work. So yeah, but he usually uses it to clean up messes like dog food that would come out that bowl and all that stuff. So yeah, right now it's in my parents' room. Not too sure why. It's usually supposed to be in the closet, one of our closets, and that's where it's supposed to be. But it's standing here. So yeah, this has this has two buttons. This is the on and off button, and this here is the sweeper activator, sweeper brush. We use both the sweeper and the air itself. We have hardwood floor now, and we also have some carpet that needs replaced with more hardwood floor. And then we also got our kitchen that has it's not carpet. It's something. It's basically this. Both the bathrooms and the kitchen have tiles, or I think no, that's for roofs, I think. But I don't know if these have the same name as roof tiles. But yeah, so we still use the brush for that since we don't have to worry about that being scratched up. But when it comes to hardwood floor, we had to always turn off the brush because how it can scratch the floor. Oh. Attachments. Here's one. I don't know where the others are, but this here is one of them. And the weird thing about this is this here is stuck to the. This here's usually gets stuck to the vacuum because of how it's designed. You're supposed to press a button or something to release it. But I can't find it. It's been so long since I used this. And I'm pretty sure there's at least a hose thing too that goes on the hose, just like my vacuum. But looks like we only have this now. I bet the hoses are in the closet where this thing usually sits. And there's the vacuum hose. you're able to take this off, but I kind of forgot how to. Uh, yeah, I forgot how to. How does this work? How does this work? Do you have to lift this up? Do I have to? I don't know, guys. Like I said, it's been a long time since I used this. So yeah. There's that and all that, but this thing does come off, and I have a feeling that it has to do with this cap and stuff that makes it come off. So yeah. I think 2018 or 19, the top of the hose was starting to break off, so we duct taped it because at the time my mom really did need to use the hose more than just the sweeper, the actual vacuum itself. Um, so there's that, and I'm going to show you how loud it is. It's also it's loud when you turn it on, but when you turn it off, that's when it gets loud. It makes a that sound. Since I have my dog in here, I'm kind of deciding if I should do this or not, because she's scared of loud noises. You know, let's see go. Okay, guys, let's hope this thing is not on already. I'm pretty sure my mom always turns it off, but there's a few times where it will just come on because somebody forgot to turn it off or something. Alright. Oh, fuck. What the... Are you kidding? Why is it always... Alright, now then. Let's try that again. Seriously, I would expect my mom to turn this off. I'm going to show you it without the thing lowered. I gotta get some boots out the way. The sweepers are off. The broom. This here turns it on. And you can see what I'm talking about. It gets very loud when you shut it off. And I don't really like that, It's yeah, it's pretty loud. And that's how loud it is. It even jump scared me while plugging it in when I expected this thing to be off. And now, since I used it, I can tell you one thing that I known of but forgot. I guess the vacuum has just deteriorated so much that you had to press this button down to enable the broom. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Gotta do some of this stuff manually now. But don't worry. Well, most of the thing will be the only thing. This thing will clean, vacuum hardwood floor 90% of the time soon. And then the rugs, that's the only time we'll have to use a brush. But yeah, soon we'll get hardwood floor here. So there's that. Alright, well, see you guys later. What am I doing? I'm going to show you two other vacuums. I forgot to show you its special thing, but usually normal upright vacuums, you have to push it back and forth, but this one here, since it has a ball and that thing's able to curve around, you're able to do this and that and all that. So yeah, there's that. Now then, let's move on to my vacuum cleaner. Ignore my room. It's currently a mess right now. Since I already taken this out and made a video about it already, I can just briefly go through this. So, um, basically, this here is a, if you guys don't remember, it's a Dirt Devil Dynamite Plus. It's a small upright vacuum. It's pretty small. I remember I was just like, I think I seen a few YouTube videos of this. I was just like, man, look how small it is. That looks so convenient and all that. And at the time, I was more into vacuums than I am now. So I was just like, I need one of those. I need one of those. So I think Christmas 2017 or 18, I got this as one of my presents. Ugh. Now I already got hiccups. And I didn't even laugh at all. Can you explain that, dog? Penelope. Still camera shy. She won't reveal her cute face. So, unlike unlike the Dyson, or somewhat like the Dyson, this here is loud, but it's louder than the Dyson. It's one of the loudest vacuums we have, other than the third vacuum that I'll show at the end of the video. So, but out of all three vacuum cleaners we have, this here is by far the loudest. And since I don't have any rugs or anything, and you're not able to deactivate the brooms, and I don't know if the brooms will lift up on hardwood floor once it senses it or something, the way it's built and stuff like other cheaper vacuum cleaners. I don't know if it'll scratch the floor up or not, so I don't use it on hardwood unless if I have to, like if there's dirt or some debris on the hardwood floor, which is usually minimal, but I still have to do what I have to do because I don't have no broom here. So, yeah, but my mom doesn't know me and my mom don't know if it's capable of kind of, you know how when it's on a rug or a carpet, the broom's able to touch it, but the way it's the design on hardwood floor, it doesn't do that. I wonder if this thing probably does that since it's a cheaper vacuum and it's not able to automatically do it. So it just has to, the plastic in there, the way it's made and stuff, it has to be like that. So I think that's how it's supposed to be, but I'm kind of too scared to use it because my mom's strict about the scratching the floor because she doesn't want the floor to be ruined. So yeah, we got two hoses here. One is a normal hose adapter like this, and the other one's stuck inside. Here's the other one. This one is just like the Dyson. It's narrow, and there's dirt stuck inside of it because the way I did it, I would stick this end into either ends of this pipe. I think it was supposed to be the other since it fits, and I would use that to clean off the ceiling fan blades and all that stuff. And I also have what the Dyson has. Basically this along with the brush thing that's on it, but when it comes to this vacuum, it's separate. So I don't know if I think I might have lost it, but I remember setting it up here or something. So there it is. You're able to lift up the bar high or low, and since this thing's like small and I'm like taller than a TV tower, I just decided to lift it up. So yeah. All right, let's get out of here. All right, it's time to reveal the third vacuum. And since this is in the garage, my poor dog couldn't follow me because of you can hear her, I think. Yeah, she wants in here, but I don't want her paws to get all dirty because she likes to get up on the couch, and we don't have blankets down on the couch. Well, usually we do, only if we're using them, but other areas are just plain, just, you know. and that couch is like 2020 new, so my mom doesn't want it to get messed up or dirty, even though it's kind of in the process of doing that. Like, we're warping it and stuff because of the way we're sitting on it. So yeah, it's kind of a win-lose situation. We're trying to protect it, but at the same time, it's getting stained. Like, there's already like this a few a non-visible stain on my side because of how I had my barefoot feet on it, and it'll be dirty. Eventually, that showed up after multiple times of sitting there. So, yeah, that was not fun. That was definitely not fun. Okay, so here's the third vacuum that we have. This here is a shop vac, so it's able to. I also a few I think last week or the week before, I found out that all shop vacs are able to be are able well shop vacs are able to be wet or dry. There's if I was just like, wait, but is there such thing as dry only vacs? You know, my dad's just like, well, that's a normal vacuum cleaner. You know, like our Dyson, then your little vacuum. I was just like, I could have sworn there were some that were only meant for dry crap. Now, at that time, he used it to suck all the water out of a leak that we're having in the air return or air conditioner system. It's both, really, but yeah, just a little dribble of water and stuff. So my dad brought this giant thing out, and it surprised me. I was in my room with the door open, and it was right next to my door. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, and I was just like, what is that? And then I look and I see it was this. I was just like, oh crap, we still have that? I like usually it sits where the mowers are because it's never used. So yeah, but we should really use it for the garage. Like, we got some crap here and there, but we don't have any adapter for this, so we can't really do that. So yeah, we use it for water, and I do have to be honest. I'm not that big a fan of wet vacs. I only like the dry vacs, really. I don't know what it is with wet vacs, but I don't really like them. Dry vacs will always be the best. Dry vacuum cleaners, basically. So yeah, there's the thing is empty, and you're able to see the filter too. Which, since the thing's like old, and this used to be my grandpa's, but since it's old and stuff, we didn't replace the filter. Or this might be a reusable filter, maybe. Yeah, this looks like a reusable one, so we just have to wash it off in the sink. But we barely use it. We only use it for emergencies like water most of the time. And then if anything, in actually the main use of this actually is to clean up sawdust here. So yeah, usually we have a saw down there that's just buried under crap, and the only time my dad uses it is to make stakes, to stake the ground, because we have Halloween decorations and stuff. And usually that stuff gets old and rotted away, so we'll have to replace old stakes with new stakes. So we'll get normal plywood, and then we'll cut it and make it into like a stake, you know. And that leaves behind a lot of sawdust. Oh, and fun fact, the grind, the saw is like one of the loudest things we have, other than my vacuum, which I would call that along with this to be the two loudest things here. So yeah, the I think that's the reason why we have the shop vac, is because of dust. So we always have to clean up the dust. So yeah, I think that might be its main use, but we also use it for emergencies and stuff, like any leak or the air conditioner since ours is like crap. So yeah, that's what we use this thing for. So it's being used for both of its intended purposes. So yeah, there's that. The one thing to make this really cool is if I could make a cyclone that separates dust and big things. Oh yes, I am wearing socks with sandals. Don't worry, I don't do this every day. I only do this for you know, uh, because I didn't want to put my shoes on. My sandals were close by, so I put them on. But I don't do this every day. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. Since our car has both of them, I'm pretty sure have carpet. I mean rugs inside them, and carpet too. We also need to clean that. Usually we would use a Dyson. Sometimes we'll use the Dirt Devil, but most of the time we would use this to clean up the grum and all that, like uh, like stuff that's stuck in the corners and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's another use that we use this thing for. And we also have that switch that turns it on and off. And knowing my family, now since a Dyson was left on while unplugged, I would imagine this thing being on right now. But I can't really see the on or off thing. Oh, there it is. We got the circle, and we also got the line, but I forgot which means which. My Dirt Devil has that too. We'll look at that. So yeah, the switch on my Dirt Devil is basically the same as this, but it's just a little press thing. You have to press it, and it has the same circle and line on it. I used to know what those meant, but I need to find out. But I think I got a good idea. I think the O is for the circle. It means that it's off, and then the line means it's on. Because in science class, I remember leaving the electric thing, whatever crap, open. Doesn't activate the vacuum, but I mean doesn't activate anything electric. But when you close it, that's when all the things start to come on. So I think that's what it means. I think I got a great idea about of it. So I also need to. This can also be used to clean off the grass on my mowers, but we never do that. We never did. Probably never will. We can just sweep that crap off outside, but just to give this thing more of a use, we can do that. So since there's I think there might be a wasp in here, I'm going to kind of get the hell out of here, because wasp mud divers, anything that stings, I hate. Other than bees and bumblebees, like they're fine, they're important. They only sting when you mess with them, but the wasps, they usually do the same thing too. But down here in my area, they just attack. So yeah, there's that. So there's all three of my vacuums. See you guys later, and bye. Oh, and I can't wait to see if my thumbnail is going to be, which vacuum is going to be in the thumbnail, since I'm not going to choose a thumbnail for this. I'm just going to let YouTube choose. Oh, and we gotta look at the switch on my vacuum real fast. YouTube been waiting for me. Weren't you guys waiting? Yep, it must be, since the switch on my Dirt Devil is a 0 right now. It's not the line. Basically, yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be. But usually when I use this, it's always left on for some reason, even when I turn it off. So yeah, there's that. So see you guys later.